Data collection is something important not only in project management but also in different businesses, different researchers. Of course, when you collect the data, when you get a data, you can understand what you're going to do, and as well, even making a progress because you have statistical or facts from what you gathered. My name is Felix, and I want to explain or give an insight or my perspective about the given prompts in the pre-class. The question number one was asking why data collection is important thing in project management with a real life example allowed. So for me, I do believe that data gathering is much more important in project management because in project management we do a lot of things. Like for instance, when it comes to preparing budget, sometimes we can do a project that has been done in the years ago or that has been done in the previous time. So here, when I'm going to plan for a budget, I have to at least base on previous projects. So when I get information from there, I am trying to match the project with the one that I'm going to do. And secondly, when we are going to make a timeline smarter, we can also get the data, and then again we can come up with the very excellent um, timeline. When it comes to resource allocation, parity metrics, you cannot do this without getting that, without coming up with statistics and facts around. So the real life example that I could provide here is like, for instance, in construction projects, they do budget plan, they do timeline, the starting and ending points. They do a lot of things that require them to conduct data, and even like seeking information from experts in the field. So here they are gathering that, and it's much more important. And secondly, we have been asked to explain how data collection can contribute to decision making in project management. Speaking from the truth, data collection is a source of a lot of things that can help a project manager to figure out a lot of problems and the trouble that a project may come up in the future. When I get a data, actually, when it comes to budget plan decision making, and I have data, I get it using maybe a bottom up approach or analogous approach or parametric approach. Because I have this kind of data, it will help me to conclude appropriately and make a very smart budget. So I guess this is the very good thing that any project manager or any business entrepreneur can do, because in decision making, when you come up with this kind of techniques of collecting data before you make decision, it's going to you know earn you a lot of things and make your decision much more intelligible, much more intellectual. Yes. So the question number three was asking to talk about allowing three data correction method in project management. It can be a lot of methods, but of course, speaking from the prompt given, a method number one can be interview, and we ask it to say specify in which project management group, in which project management phase can it be done. So a method number one, it can be interview, and this can be done during initiation and planning. So this is where you reach out different people, maybe your customers, stakeholders, different stakeholders. Then you talk about what you're going to initiate, startup. Then they give you more insight about the topic. Then you go back with great insight. you interview, maybe in person or on phone. Here you will get a lot of insight that can be supportive when you are um, achieving things or ongoing activities, performance. Yes. A technique number two, or a method number two, I'm sorry, can be a focus group. Here, it might be a group of selected people who can provide insights around the topic and help you to uh, design, design decision, design, a plan, because they gave you ideas, they gave you facts around the point for you to make something more beautiful. You might depend on this kind of uh, insight they gave you. When it comes to like which phase focus group can be done in planning, it can be done in execution phase. um, Here I will be able to plan. Like, people gave me insight about a particular point. So during planning, I will just depend on the data, depend the fact, the statistics, the information that I gather from the person, and in execution also, focus group can work when we have a team working on a particular problem, like working on a solution for a particular problem. Here, we're going to, go in jigsaw groups, then we discuss, brainstorm around the topic, and then come up with a sound decision. So, and a method number three can be document review. What does it mean? This is where we go back. So actually, there is a similar or another project that happened in the past years or past period. Then we go back there, then we pay a visit, document, and then we read about when we are going to plan about a budget or timeline or resource allocation, whatever there. We can visit a document that outline all of that. Then we get insight from there. Then we conclude. And this document review can be done during M&E, monitoring and evaluation. Why? Because I get information, then I compare and I contrast what I've done. When I find some more much beneficial information, I can depend on it, then improve my things. To wind up, I would love to say like data gathering, it's something important not only in project management but also in other businesses. Don't do a business without getting data, without getting insight from maybe other people who started before you go there. That will be a great way to approach, delivering a perfect or a nearby perfect product to your customers. Thank you very much.